afternoon, everyone. I just want to start by asking a quick question. Raise your hand if you've ever stayed up way too late watching TikTok, Netflix, scrolling through social media, or trying to finish homework and then thought, I'll just catch up on sleep later. I think almost all of us have done that at some point. We often treat sleep like it's optional or something we can make up for later, but the truth is that sleep is one of the most important things we can do for our health. Getting enough sleep affects almost every part of our body and mind, even if we don't realize it. As a night shift nurse, I've seen how important rest and recovery and overall health is. I also researched information from trusted medical organizations to better understand how sleep affects your bodies. Today, I'm going to talk about 3 ways sleep impacts our lives. First, I'll explain how sleep affects physical health. Next, I'll discuss its impact on mental health. Finally, I'll talk about how sleep influences our daily performance and safety. First, let's talk about physical health. Many people think sleep is simply a time when the body shuts down, but that's actually not true. While we're asleep, our bodies are hard at work repairing muscles, healing tissues, strengthening our immune system, and releasing important hormones to help us recover from the day. Have you ever noticed that you don't get enough sleep, you're more likely to catch a cold or feel run down? That's because sleep plays a major role in helping our immune system function properly. I'm going to cut this part out. Okay. Not getting enough sleep over a long period of time can also increase the serious health conditions. Research has linked chronic sleep deprivation to high blood pressure, heart disease, and obesity. And type 2 diabetes. Even though these problems don't happen overnight, consistently missing sleep can increase the chances of developing them over time. Now that we've talked about physical health, let's look at how our sleep affects our mental health. Sleep has a huge impact on our emotions. Think about how you feel after getting only 3 or 4 hours of sleep. Most people become more irritable, impatient, and stressed. Small problems suddenly seem much bigger than they actually are. Getting enough sleep helps regulate our emotions and allows us to handle stressful situations more effectively. It also improves our mood and helps us stay focused throughout the day. On the other hand, ongoing sleep deprivation has been linked to higher levels of anxiety and depression. People who consistently don't get enough sleep often have a harder time concentrating, remembering information, and managing their emotions. This is especially important for college students because sleep affects learning and memory. While we're sleeping, our brains organize and store information we've learned during the day. So staying up all night to study may actually make it harder to remember what you've studied. Besides affecting our physical and mental health, sleep also changes how we perform in our everyday lives. Getting enough sleep improves concentration, reaction time, decision-making, and productivity. Whether you're taking an exam, driving a car, playing sports, or working, sleep helps you perform at your best. Lack of sleep can also be dangerous. Drowsy driving causes thousands of accidents every year because being extremely tired can slow reaction time almost as much as alcohol. Sleep deprivation also increases mistakes in the workplace. As a nurse, this is something I think about often because healthcare workers need to stay alert to provide safe patient care. Fatigue can increase the risk of medication errors and other preventable mistakes. That's why getting enough rest isn't just important for our own mental health, it can also affect the safety of others. To wrap everything up, today we learned that sleep supports our physical health by helping our bodies repair themselves and lowering the risk of chronic diseases. We also learned that sleep protects our mental health by improving mood, reducing stress, and helping us think more clearly. Finally, we talked about how sleep improves our performance, memory, and safety in everyday life. The average person spends about 1/3 of their life sleeping. Instead of thinking of sleep as wasted time, we should think of it as one of the best investments we can make in our health. Even something as simple as going to bed a little earlier each night can improve how we feel, think, and function every day. Thank you for listening.